What's up, Raging Nation? This is Alex here, and you're watching the Raging Rona review. It has been a while since I made a video, and I missed you all. So I'm happy to be back and making more videos for you guys. We're gonna talk about more Transformers Dark of the Moon stuff. I still have the Dark of the Moon bug. I know the movie's already been out on Blu-ray for a little bit already, but you know, there's still some things on my mind that I want to cover. So what I want to talk about is Starscream's death. Starscream's death was a huge disappointment to a lot of people. A lot of people were thinking, why was he killed by the hands of a human and not an Autobot? That would have been way better if like Bumblebee or Ratchet or whoever fought with Starscream and had an epic fight. When I first thought about a battle with Starscream, I was thinking, who could he possibly fight to make this match awesome? And this goes back to the Revenge of the Fallen, when I thought, wouldn't it be awesome if Jetfire and Starscream had this exciting dogfight in the air where they transform in and out of robot and jet modes? That would be totally epic. But we didn't get that. I thought it was a great opportunity. So here comes Transformers Dark of the Moon, and Starscream has to die. But who does he get killed by? Sam. And a lot of people are really disappointed, and I can understand why. But let's look back at the options. Who could Starscream have been killed by? He could have been killed by Bumblebee, Ratchet, Dino was there, Sideswipe was there. But when I was really looking back and thinking about this, I was thinking that Starscream should not be killed by a grounded Autobot. What I mean by grounded Autobot is an Autobot that can't fly. I think Starscream deserves to be killed by someone with flight capabilities, because if he were to be killed by Bumblebee or Ratchet or Dino Sideswipe, Starscream's overpowered. He can fly. If he was killed by Bumblebee, then what would the fight be like? A little bit of throwing around and shooting him in the head, things like that. It would have been a really quick fight. It would have ended rather abruptly, and people will still be disappointed in the end. And I think one of the reasons why they didn't have Starscream killed by Sideswipe or any of the grounded Autobots is because Starscream needs to fly. Starscream is a flyer, he's a jet, he has the ability to even fly as a robot, so they should put that to use. But it would only make sense to put him up there if he was up against another flying Autobot. And who is the other flying Autobot? And that is Jetwing Prime. Jetwing Optimus Prime, he can fly. But when you really think about that, that wouldn't work as well, because he took out 9 Decepticons in one sitting. Jetwing Prime would have been totally overpowered, and that would have been a very brief battle. Jetwing Prime would have sliced them in half, and then the fans would be, oh my god, Starscream went out like a bitch. In this entire trilogy, he has never done anything useful, because Jetwing Prime took out the Driller with no effort at all. So that's why I was thinking it wouldn't work if any of the Autobots or Jetwing Prime took out Starscream. I understand why people are disappointed because there wasn't a robot-on-robot battle, but let's look at it from another perspective. I want to tell you guys why the Starscream's death scene in Dark of the Moon was awesome. I want you guys to put this in perspective. Starscream has had many run-ins with Sam in very dangerous moments. In the first one, Starscream almost landed on Sam. He also shot a missile at a helicopter in which Sam was going to pass the cube onto. In the second one, he almost sliced him in half in a car, shooting missiles at him in the desert. So Sam has had many dangerous run-ins with Starscream. From a character standpoint, I think it was important for Sam to contribute in some way physically to the Autobot Decepticon battle, and that was by killing Starscream. It really did do something for the story, and especially Sam's character, because the emphasis on Sam's character was that he wants to do something that matters. When he shoots that grapple gun, you can see the confidence and courage in his eyes, showing that, okay, this is now or never, I gotta make something happen or I'm gonna be killed. In my opinion, that scene was really exciting because Starscream landed right on top of them, and you're thinking, how the hell is he gonna get out of this? He's gonna stomp on him, he's gonna tear him apart, and these are impossible odds. I'm 100% sure that Aaron Kruger did think about having Starscream killed by an Autobot, and instead of running around Chicago after he already saved his girlfriend, what else is there to do next? Let's give him an exciting scene. That was a scene where I was on the edge of my seat. A lot of things happened. He was being swung around. He could have smashed into a wall. Starscream could have had him in his hand and just crushed him. A lot of things could have happened, and I'm just happy with the way it turned out, because after Starscream's head blew out and Sam and Lennox were falling, you're thinking, wait a minute, this scene's not quite over yet. They still need to land on the ground safely. And then Bumblebee comes around the corner, jumps up in the air, catches them, saves them, transforms back to vehicle mode, and it's just a crowd-pleasing, eye-gasmic money shot scene. You know, it was just had Michael Bay written all over it, and I think that that scene was just brilliant. And that's all I have to say. I'm done. Okay, I'm done. That's all. You know, I'm done. We can't end this video without talking about the awesome Transformers photo of the day. And we have here some fan art by 2011 Sideswipe, and he gave us some concept art of his version of Blaster. Here you can see the different photos. He put some serious work and time into this. I love that this is Blaster. He's totally recognizable. And I think this is a tribute to Fall of Cybertron. Maybe this is what Blaster could look like if he were in Fall of Cybertron. Anyways, great job, Ben. Thanks for sharing that with us. And if you have some artwork or a cool Transformers photo, collection photo, send them to rageandronerreview@gmail.com, and maybe your photo can be featured in the next video. Anyways, if you like what you see, subscribe, share, like, favorite. I really appreciate the love. And why don't you tell me how you feel about Starscream death? If you didn't like it, that's totally cool. Let me know why you did or did not like it. By the way, I just want to let you guys know that pre-registration for SavCon, Savannah, Georgia's first unofficial Transformers convention, is now open. Pre-registration has been open since the beginning of October. Get registered. I'd love to meet all you guys there. It's gonna be a great show. We got Neil Kaplan, Lee Takar, and Greg Berger there. The link is on the description box, so I can't wait to see you guys there. This is Alex Yu, and thanks for watching the Rage and Roner review. Peace. But on the two shots that Ironhide shoots Crowbar, the spear is gone, actually. His chest is completely clean. No spear, no sparks. And then